right. I think skipping the GDP target by itself is not particularly meaningful. There's clearly still an emphasis and a requirement for growth, for stability. The focus is going to shift slightly inward, I think. So jobs is definitely going to be the biggest focus. And then what we've seen is the Chinese economy having a V-shaped recovery on the supply side. In hindsight, a really excellent management of the disease, if you like, and the lockdown measures and the exit from the lockdown measures, and the closest that we're seeing to a V-shaped recovery anywhere, but all on the supply side. So I think the emphasis now on demand, jobs and stimulating consumer demand, and relying much more on the domestic economy and getting that going and allowing the fiscal headroom to do that, because I think the West is going to take longer to recover. It's going to be a while before we see consumer demand coming back online there, and China can't wait for that to happen. It has to take action by itself and do things that it can in the meanwhile.
Bill, Rosanna joining the conversation. Outside of China, which Asian economies are you expecting to see the strongest and fastest recoveries as we head into 2021?
I think it's the North Asian economies. So I would say China alongside Taiwan, Korea and Hong Kong. They've had the best crises, if you like. The disease has been very well managed in those places because they're more developed economies with better, more resilient health systems. So they're emerging from that more quickly. Their economies are quite closely aligned with the Chinese economy, so they're going to benefit from the emerging Chinese recovery. And so that's where we're seeing the opportunities, and that's where we'd like to look for incremental exposure.